everyone. Thanks for joining me again for Adventures with Amirah. Today we're going to be talking about how to grow really long hair and keep it healthy. If you can see how long it is, I mean, if it's not curled, it's on my butt. This mane and tail actually works really well to help you start growing your hair out long. I use this on my daughter's hair sometimes, and I use it on mine every now and again. I don't need it anymore. Obviously, my hair is so long now, I try to keep it trimmed because one of the things for me, once it gets long enough that it might start dropping into the toilet when I'm out in a public bathroom, no, it's got to go. I can't do it. Now, my daughter has super curly hair, and one of the things that I noticed with her down here is that her hair grew probably over a foot in the first year or two, and I started using better products as far as for the climate, but also for when you're swimming a lot, because in the summer we stay in the pool because we have a pool here at home. And one of the things that I love for her hair is this Triple Nutrition by Garnier Fructis. It's the fortifying conditioner, and this is for dry damaged hair. It has 3 nourishing oils: avocado, olive, and almond. Now, I only use this if my hair is just like super parched or something, but for her hair it works really, really well. It keeps her hair silky. It kind of holds up the curl even through swimming and stuff to where it doesn't just get frizzy and damaged looking. And I normally do this in her hair probably twice a week. Now, for the ends of your hair, if you have a problem with split ends or just the tips of your hair just, I mean, they're so old, you have to think, how many years has this hair been on my head? You know, when you think of it like that, like this up here is all more new growth, but this hair down here has been here for a long time, and people don't realize that. So I take special care when I condition this. I normally condition my ends first. Growing up, I always conditioned from the scalp down, and actually that's the opposite of what you should be doing. You need to be conditioning the tips and then let that sit a little bit, and then if you need to, my hair is pretty fine, so I don't want it super weighed down with products. But if you need to, put more towards the root a little bit and then work it back down. But if you have longer hair that's been on your head for a longer time, you definitely want to condition like from here down first. Leave that in a few minutes, then do the rest. And then after you get out of the shower, if you need another product to just put on the ends, sometimes like if you're just having a day, you're not going to curl it or do anything special, but you just kind of want to give it a little bit more nourishment. I have this Nexxus Frizz-Defy. It's like a serum, but it's super lightweight. It doesn't leave a greasy feeling on your fingers or anything, which is nice because I can't stand that kind of sticky feeling in my hair. And plus, with a little girl, I think that's going to attract tons of dirt and whatever when she's playing on the playground or whatever. So I really enjoy this, and it has a nice light smell. I'm really sensitive to smells, kind of like I am with my skin about lotions and conditioners in my hair and stuff. If something smells crazy, I'm not going to use it. Kind of has a little bit of an almondy smell to it, like if you smell almond oil, maybe a little hint of vanilla. And I love anything that's vanilla or coconut, so this is right up my alley. If you curl your hair like I do, because my hair is super straight, like Jennifer Aniston straight, there you need to be using a heat protectant. One of the things that I like to use is Paul Mitchell's Hot Off the Press. So you can actually spray this onto your hair dry, and kind of comb it through your hair a little bit, or work it through your hair with your fingers, and then use your curling iron on your hair after you have this set on your hair. And then you can also use it to spray as regular hairspray afterwards. I don't prefer this for that. I have something else I used to combat this Florida humidity. If you're in a humid climate, you have to have special products just for the humidity control, and I'll get into that in a whole nother video later. You definitely want to put a deep conditioner on your hair at least once a week, especially on the ends if you're curling them. I don't always have to put a lot at the roots, but for the tips and whatnot, I definitely add a lot of conditioner and let that soak for a little while. One of the best ones that I've found for damaged or split ends, especially after you've put a lot of heat on it, is this L'Oreal Total Repair Damage Erasing Balm with ceramides. Sorry, this will be in a video for empty soon. I have used it until it's just about completely worn out over here. But this stuff works really well. It doesn't break my scalp out. I have a lot of problems with different products that give me these weird like bumps or something in my scalp. It's very strange, and I went to a dermatologist for it, and he just said I have such sensitive skin that I have to be very careful what I put in my hair. So this is one of the things that does not break my scalp out. And it actually does a lot of damage repair, so I've been very happy with that. Another thing I would say is don't wash your hair every day. Washing it every day just kind of strips it. It strips all the natural oils and things that are in your hair to the point to where it can't even nourish itself. And that gets into the next topic, is nourishing your hair from the inside out. A huge tip is to drink lots of water. If you don't drink enough water, your hair is just not gonna look as good. And that's been a hard thing for me because I just was never a water drinker growing up. So I try to remind myself that it does make a difference in the texture of your hair, because my hair is more of a silky, smooth texture. I notice that it gets a little more brittle if I don't drink enough water. One of the last things I wanted to talk about are vitamins. There are certain vitamins that are really good for your hair, and one of those was biotin. And I use the Swansons brand biotin. I found that Swansons has pretty good products. I like them, and I like Vitacost. I buy a lot of things from both of those places. And this biotin is the sublingual biotin, which means it just goes under your tongue. You just sit it right there and it melts, and it tastes like cherries. And I just take it randomly. I don't remember to take it every day, but it does help, and it's supposed to help with skin and stuff too. Now, you can buy those expensive hair vitamins that I think Walgreens has them for about, I think the ones I bought were $17. They didn't have anything special in them that you can't just buy the individual little vitamins, and it's a lot cheaper. And the problem with those hair vitamins that I bought was, I guess the biotin was too strong, and I mean, it just broke me out like in these weird hives. I just felt like I was itching all over. It took me 2 or 3 times of using them before I realized it's those stupid hair vitamins. I don't know what it was in there. I read online that some other people had had that issue too, and somebody said it was the concentration of biotin that was in there. Now, these are 5,000 mcgs or micrograms, which is 1,667% of what you need for your daily amount. So this should be plenty. And I don't have any problems with these breaking me out in weird hives or rashes or anything, so that's good. I also use Paba. Now this is good for people who are getting gray hair as well. It's a good hair vitamin, but it has a lot of different functions. It helps for natural sunscreen. I'm Irish Scottish, so I burn very easily in the sun, and I had read that you can take this, and it has a natural SPF to it that helps you build up your skin's natural resilience to being out in the sun. My mom too started getting gray hair in her early 20s, and I have little silver hairs here and there. My husband calls them my moonbeams, so he loves them, so I guess they're okay. But I mean, this is supposed to help with that. I'm not really sure. I don't feel like I have a lot of gray hair yet, thank God. So, but I mean, it's supposed to help, and hey, one more thing that could help with age prevention, I'm all about it. Alright, well, that's about everything. I appreciate you guys stopping by my channel. If you will, please subscribe, and let me know below what you guys would like to see me do videos on. I'm open to ideas. I have tons of stuff I'm going to be doing videos on, and I look forward to hearing from you guys.